Hi, thank you for coming to Rachel's Leadership Vlog number 4. Today we're going to be talking about leadership, but more importantly we're going to be defining leadership and what it means to be a leader. This could be a very complex thing, so don't expect me to, solve the world's problems in this one video. Can't do that, but what I can do is talk to you a little bit about what leadership means to me and talk about some of the readings that we did in the class, UGBA 157. So I'm going to rely a lot on Kouzes and Posner's The Leadership Challenge right here. This guy, really good book. It was really interesting to read. Basically, these guys, they interviewed a bunch of CEOs and great leaders and found out the 5 leadership practices and 10 commitments of leadership. So I have them right here in the book, and I was going to go over them with you guys. So the first one is model the way. So the commitments are to clarify values by finding your voice and affirming shared ideals. Set the example by aligning actions with shared values. So modeling the way to me is being that person in the room that wants a change to happen in the group, but in order to do that, goes ahead and models the way that they want the other group to act. So does that make sense? Hopefully it does. We're going to continue talking about the 5 leadership practices in detail. The next practice is inspire a shared vision. So those commitments are to envision the future by imagining exciting and ennobling possibilities. Enlist others in a common vision by appealing to shared aspirations. This is basically like making that amazing vision that everyone wants to follow, and making sure that you are aligning everyone's values in that same place to achieve that same mission. So it's really, really important to inspire a shared vision. The next is challenge the process. So this one's really fun and interesting to me. It's like challenging the status quo, which is great as an INTJ. Like I talked about in one of my earlier videos, this is something that I thrive at, I'm really good at. So to challenge the process, you're going to want to search for opportunities by seeking the initiative and by looking outward for innovative ways to improve. Also, experiment and take risks by constantly generating small wins and learning from experience. So not only are you like, yeah, we need to change this, but also that's taking into account, all the little things that you do that help you challenge the process and take risks. Change doesn't happen overnight, that's for sure. So the next one is enable others to act. So the commitments for that would be foster collaboration by building trust and facilitating relationships. Strengthen others by increasing self-determination and developing competence. So that's basically, so you want to make sure that your team is ready and willing to make that leap with you as a leader, and making them feel comfortable to act on change or any sort of leadership task that you have. Encourage the heart is the last one, and that is recognize contributions by showing appreciation for individual excellence, and celebrate the values and victories by creating a spirit of community. Those are the 5 leadership practices: modeling the way, inspire a shared vision, challenging the process, enabling others to act, and encouraging the heart. So in the last video, we talked about how authority kind of maybe holds us down by a set of standards. And a lot of times we look to that silverback gorilla in our lives, remember from last video, our authority figure for the protection, order, and direction. And this book, and leading in general, in my opinion, and as defined in the class UGBA 157, I would say, leadership is completely different than authority. There is a way for you to be a leader in every single aspect of your life. And it might seem like, well, if it's a leader, then that means that there should only be one. And like, so there should only be one leader. That's something that I used to think when I first started the class. I was like, I don't really get it. Like, Professor Dan wants us all to be leaders, but like, by definition, isn't there like only one leader? But that's wrong. That was me mixing that idea of authority with leadership, and they're totally different. So, something that we've been challenged to do in UGBA 157 is to take on side by side leadership. So we did that in a couple of ways. We did it in our small groups. Hi, small group. And we did it, sometimes within the class. We definitely talked about it a lot within the course. And it was something really, really amazing to be able to have the opportunity, without the rules and regulations of like the bureaucracy or being in a business setting, and having one particular boss, or being in the classroom and having to look to the professor. Like, this was a group of people in a room with barely any rules. We created our own values. We created our own behavioral norms. I mean, and the amount of ideas and creativity that we were able to come up with was amazing and outstanding. And so no one has to tell me that side-by-side leadership is the best. I already know. So in this vlog, I hope to continue and challenge us all to be better leaders in every aspect of our lives. I know for me, encouraging the heart is a little bit difficult, so I've been trying to work on that, and I hope to do that with this vlog and continue to motivate others to act in other ways. So thanks for watching my vlog again, and I hope that you guys continue on this journey with me to become a better leader and understand the difference between authority and leadership and how that all plays out in our daily lives. So thank you very much for coming to my vlog, and I hope you have a great day.